All right, today is December 21st, 2025. It is 3:45 a.m. All right, so I took a while to put the list together, even though I should have been focused on those tweets that I've been piling up regarding Haiti, but for some reason I'm not in the mood to record it. I don't know why, but I took some time to gather more tweets about the Sussexes. Let's go straight on Twitter. First tweet. I almost started talking and then I paused the thing and it wasn't recording. Alright, so this is the first tweet. We were told this was cute and he was only 4. I spoke about this during the Jubilee and I did my analysis about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I just want to look at the comments here. Okay, my kids never did anything like that to me at any age. This is an abusive household. The only thing I could say with this one, some of you will know where he get that from. Pointing fingers. That's the laugh here. He gets that behavior. There it is here. He gets that behavior from William. Kid is being abusive in that house. I'll admit, I laughed at that for a while, but if I've done that to my mom, I've received backside correction with a quickness. Kid has no clue how to parent. You know what? I shouldn't even be putting this. All right, you see what's on the screen? That's that. The moment I saw it, I said what I had to say about it. Especially, and I felt like from the videos that I saw, she should have left him alone. Okay, when a child, you bring them places and they're sitting quiet, you leave them alone. And the other thing I remember raising is that this is an adult thing. All right. You know you're going to be sitting there for a while. One of the things that they should have bought, it's some sort of a device, something for the kid to be distracted. All right? It's like they're not letting kids being kids over there. They expect a child, how old was he there? Maybe 3, 4, I don't know. 4, 5, I don't know his age. But at that age, you're taking him someplace that he's going to be sitting for a long time. Bring something for him to be distracted, or even bring some toys or nanny to be in the background. Once he gets tired of sitting around, let the nanny take the child. I'm sure they could create a space that could be secure for him or for them, the kids, to play around. But they're forcing him to sit there and watch the thing. And from what I saw, again, from the video, he was sitting. It was her who was who was bothering him. All right, but next week. And I have to give it, what's that guy who was sitting behind him? The kids usually, the squad usually make fun of his name. What's his name? Tendo. Mike Tendo, if I'm not mistaken. He was trying. He was doing his part. I gotta give him that. Okay, for that kid to stay quiet. All right, this is the next tweet. Who dares wins? Okay, so that's from Not My King. Now he is going to patronize the SAS. What's SAS? I don't know what's SAS. Let me look it up. Okay, so the British Special Air Service is a UK elite special forces regiment renowned for counter-terrorism. Okay, him? What? Him doing that? Now he's going to patronize the SAS. He's probably gonna put them in jeopardy. Oh my God. Okay. There's me here. Invictus is right around the corner. Gotta show that he cares. Just saying. No doubt he will pen unload more medals that he isn't entitled to. My guess, he is single on taxpayers' money. William and his family, Nepo hypocrisy, think using military position, they grift make them better people. Really, it's so unmanly and unmilitary. This really made me laugh, especially as I am in the middle of watching Rogue Heroes, okay, season 2, and I can't Rogue Heroes season 2, and I can't imagine him even getting to tag along with the SAS. Yeah, this is me here saying about the Invictus. It's right around the corner. In other words, he's just playing catch up. Things that Harry have already done, he's trying to catch up, to pretend that he cares. Alright, next tweet. Alright, let me pause. Okay, I remember when Katie launched something that did not exist at the Anna Freud Center. Watch this chap dance around her irrelevance. She She visited the work we were doing, helping us think. The word lunch did not pass his lips. All right, let's see here. I think there's more. All right. Screenshot, okay?
We were incredibly privileged to have our patron, the Princess of Wales, visit, and it was an opportunity for us to really highlight the importance of relationships all through development and really have a chance to explain why they're so formative for healthy development and preventing mental health problems. The Princess visited some of the work we're doing to develop a new curriculum for health visitors, so she had the chance to meet with parents as well as children and infants. She joined part of our roundtable discussions with experts where we were trying to think together about how in practice we can embed healthy relationships in schools and in communities, really with a focus on creating solid foundations for future development and preventing mental health problems in the long term. The Princess was an active part of those discussions, helping us think about how we can make that reality in practice.
Okay, it's starting all over. One of the things that I have said about her doing her childhood development thing, I mean, if it's a good thing, it's good for society, whether it's helping you directly or indirectly. I never just put down the thing that she was doing. But the thing that I was saying here, because it seems like they're making her do things that she's not capable of handling. She has the platform, and there are tons of people who actually enjoy doing those stuff because they see the satisfaction, the hard work that these people are doing. When they see someone benefit from it and they flourish based on their work, they feel good about it. So I said, why not use these people who probably sitting in their basement countless of hours just enjoying putting things together to help people. Bring these people along because they know what they're talking about. The only problem is that they don't have the platform and the funding to show their work. So use these people on your platform and explain to them what you're trying to achieve. If they could help you achieve that would be great. But what I think she's trying to do is that to show the public that she can do it, when we know she doesn't have the background to do that. And that's okay if she doesn't have the background to do that. But there are others who know those stuff. Bring them along. I don't know. Am I making sense? Because we do not know everything. If we did, that would be great, but we don't. No matter how bright and your IQ is, you do not know everything because there are different people who have special interests, who enjoy doing these things. Sometimes they will do it for free because they enjoy doing it. But for her, I don't know, that kind of a competition they doing, not just her, the institution is doing with Harry, when Harry and Meghan are literally doing it for free. Okay? Because they enjoy doing it. They both have said it in their own respective ways.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
This is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
Okay, and Harry not only brilliant at that, okay, when he's doing something, the derangers are coming after him like, I don't know, Harry was supposed to know everything. And Harry literally showed them the blueprint and how he's doing his thing, how his work is being successful. They could use the same model, but whatever. All right, so there's more here. Oh, it's only 5 seconds. What did they say here?
The Princess visited some of the work we're doing to develop a new curriculum for health visitors.
Okay, it's repeating. While the early years expansion grant of more than £75 million was announced in December 2024, however, less than A third of this money had been distributed by council by early August, if only someone was highlighting or spotlighting. Alright, This American thinks you must be on a naughty list for Santa. Catherine was there to highlight the program, okay, to help support its work that could benefit other program, vice versa. Okay, if this is the thing, highlighting it, that's fine, but the early childhood thing that she claimed she was doing, I don't know. I'm not from the UK and I literally don't follow them. So I probably don't know all of the things that they're doing. Like I said, I never really discredit her work. The only thing I criticize her for is that she's trying to do too much when she doesn't know. Okay, when former First Lady Biden, Jill Biden, was over there where they were talking about it. And the former First Lady came with a binder full of information, things that they will be talking about, but they cut the thing short.
I think the transformation of perinatal mental health services and infant mental health services in this country actually feeds into that wide, the universal agenda. So,
Exactly.
It's very different today compared to 30 years ago, 25 years ago, when I think back. But it is that integration piece,
Open up, right? Because there were so many areas where teachers were helping parents and parents were helping teachers. And so it's just such a fascinating discussion, but I think we're moving in the right direction. And I also wanted to ask about food security. I had so many things that I wanted to ask about, but I guess I'll have to just come back.
All right, even the Jill Biden was like, I guess I gotta come back, But whatever, if it's working for them, I'm not gonna criticize that. Okay, but this is the first time I'm seeing, if not my king wasn't then put it. So this is the thing, the derangers. That's the problem with the derangers. Instead of focusing on the royal family, the work that they're doing, instead they all over Harry and Meghan thing to criticize and saying they're BS. Okay, in society, whether or not we like the Wells, whatever the crazy things is, but the moment they come after Harry and Meghan, I'm gonna go after them. But if they are doing things for society, highlighting things, they should work on that. The derangers should highlight the work that the Wells are doing. It's not my job to do that for them because they hated on Meghan. And that's a big disappointment in a way, because there are really good people in the UK that who would benefit from the stuff. Okay, so let's leave that alone. Let's go to the next tweet. This is why I always kept my what is it? I try to be as honest as possible, because once you start jumping on the bandwagon and because this is what's popular, at some point it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. They're gonna call you a hypocrite. All right. Ever since I came across what the early childhood, I've always stick by what I've been saying. Okay, she doesn't know everything. They're forcing her to do all of this fancy, high level kind of thing. I even insert my experience with psychology, the basic of basic in college. I didn't do too well because this is a very high level kind of thing. And I explained to you guys when I was doing my psychology 101, and I started asking too many questions because they were not clicking, or maybe the professor was not explaining things in a way that I could understand. But I was asking question after question, and then when I realized I'm about to fail that class, and this is a class I do not want to take again. So what I did is pretty much, whether or not I like it, I just spit back whatever she said during her sessions. Okay, I spit it right back at her. I don't care if I liked it or if I agree with it. I just wanted to pass the class so I don't come back again. Alright, so this is the next tweet. Using Diana's legacy while failing primary school math is wild. KP, 1993 through 2025 equal 32 years. Counted slowly. There's the laugh here. All that privilege, power, PR teams, and elite education. Alright, so what did they put here? Christmas at the Passage, 22 years apart. December 2025, Prince William, Prince George, and head chef Claudette December. Oh. Wow. Did they take it down and fix it? December 1993, Diana, Princess of Wales, Prince William, and Passage chefs. Wow. But why does he take the others with him too? I could understand the youngest could be sometime out of control, but the little girl could come too. This is the problem. They're probably already setting them up to be in competition. Expose them all to the things that you are doing. Oh my God. Okay, now the Harvard wannabe can count. Who's that? Who? Okay, I don't know who posted that. The account number. The account name. The fact that the passage in London is still needed after 32 years is a disgrace, and William has had zero impact on issue of homelessness in the UK. Such a shameful boy, not worthy to use Princess Di's name this way. I know I have criticized the UK about all those charities that they have. Like I've said, the model of the UK is being used in the US right now, and Trump, 1 year, just within 1 year, it's not even 1 year yet. How many months? Getting close to 1 year. Trump destroyed the system of the US. And it seems like many people gonna be needing charities. Okay? It didn't have to be that way. Our system wasn't perfect. It needed work. It needed tweaks. Each time they try to fix it to make it better, these people want to bring it right back down. And this time around, he crashed it. And it seems like there's going to be a lot of charities and organizations that's going to be doing exactly the same thing the UK is doing. They pretend they're helping people, but the money is going to go to those whoever's creating those charities in their pocket. And you have Harry and Meghan. I think their philanthropic thing changed. Archwell changed something to philanthropy. Okay, they've been doing a lot of philanthropic work. Okay, they're showing how it can be done, but and I won't be surprised. We're probably gonna see a lot of charities in the US that's gonna be operating just like the UK. And one particular organization, I think it's Red Cross, who did wrong to Haiti. I've highlighted that in the past. And this is one organization. Is it an organization, or what do you call the Red Cross? Let me look it up. Yes, it is an organization. The Red Cross is an organization. But the thing is that they did Haiti so wrong. I don't want to get into it because I'm going to go and give myself work to look for screenshot and stuff. All right, let's see here. These two tweets. Okay, have they broken the internet yet? Wasn't the Sussexes and baking as a family the other day like clockwork? He's really going to a bakery with his son. The heir follows the spare every move. All right, so that's that. And this is what I was saying. Why don't they bring the other ones? Okay, so here I have 4 different articles talking about the Sussexes doing charitable work. I'm not going to go too much in the comments. Whatever's on the screen here. So this is Oprah Daily. All right. Archie and Lili look so grown up in Prince Harry and Meghan's 2025 holiday portrait. Archie and Lili look so grown up in Prince Harry and Meghan's 2025 holiday portrait. All right. Look at Meghan holding an invisible, what? Left full risk. What is she talking about? That's a sign of control to make invisible. What the hell? Let me just black this one. Idiot. Let me read these two. Duke and Duchess of the Light. This can be real. Her dress is literally see-through. Whatever. The light, shadows, and all that. How do you know who it is? You know what? Let's leave that alone. I should have kept what I've said. Don't even go in the comment. Next tweet. I keep on doing this. Okay. That's from Bazaar UK. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex share their sweet 2025 family Christmas card. Okay, Duke and Duchess of Courage and Resilient. There's the heart. I love them so much. The Sussex family. All right, so let's go to the next one. I just want to show you different articles talking about them. I pick only 4. All right, this is ABC News. Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, are sharing holiday cheer and a new family photo. All right, the only royal family anyone cares about. Sweet, sweet, sweet family. Beautiful photos. I'm just reading some of the comments, not all. Next one. Okay. Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet recently volunteered with their parents, Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex, in Los Angeles before Thanksgiving, November 2025. They will always be the blueprint. Sometimes when the squad be saying things like that, you wonder what the others are doing. That makes the squad be putting things like that. And I found out is that the other brother went to that charity with the older one. Right, wouldn't be shocked if Wills and KKK pop up next as executive producers on a Netflix doc in 2026. There's the laugh here. Soft launching with those dreadful nature video there. Peroxide Princess. Oh my god. Alright. Oh my god, that was long. Alright. Let's put it here. When Harry and Meghan started releasing content on Netflix, UK media, and the Rangers on Royal, fast forward, Charles dropped a doc with Idris Elba. Did it come out already? And I commented about that because I found out Idris Elba had benefited when he was a nobody pretty much. I will not say nobody. When he was coming up, okay, to get his foundation started. What I mean by foundation, get the basics and learn about acting or whatever. Whatever Charles had put, that helped him. Okay? So I was like, I could understand why he is supporting Charles. And Charles knows how to use his resources very well because of all the things that were happening with the Sussexes, and he wanted to cash in on that. So he went back to his file cabinet and see who he could use. And Idris Elba was one of those people who benefit from his thing. So I could understand that. And I respect Idris Elba for that, despite what many of us may feel. But the thing is that, will I support it? No. Why? Because of Charles. What he did to Princess Diana. So Charles is playing all bases. Okay? You will like him here, you will hate him over there, and you're not going to have people to like you 100%. But the unnecessary pain and the life of Princess Diana that he inflict on her, this is why I will not support Charles in anything that he does. Okay? But Idris Elba could do what Idris Elba wants to do. And I respect Idris Elba for that because he understands and he appreciates his foundation. All right, let's continue. Meghan launches a podcast, UK media, and the Rangers, How the Mighty Have Fallen. Months later, Camilla's whispering about books on hers. All right, Meghan sells gem, cue the gem duchess. Mockery from the Derangers. Clarence House aggressively pushed their own jaws months later. Truth is, Meghan and Harry are the blueprint in that family. The rest are just playing catch up. Like I was just saying about William going to the SAS, playing catch up because the Invictus is gonna come. So I don't know. They're playing everything right in front of us, whether you believe it or not. But you see the repetition of their behavior like clockwork. All right, truth is, Meghan and Harry are the blueprint in that family. The rest are just playing catch up. That's exactly that. And if you're in my comments crying, go argue with the bricks. Right, the Wells kids don't have their faces hiding and their personalities shine too. Guess what? They are for the public. Harry and Meghan are private. Okay, that's the difference. Harry and Meghan left literally for many other things, even though the brother kicked them out. But the issues they were having is the differentiation between public and private. But you people want to engage in every aspect of their lives. Harry said no.
This is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
Meghan said no.
There's no one who's on Instagram or social media that would say, because I shared this one picture, that entitles you to have my entire camera roll. Go ahead, look through it. No one would want that. So it's about boundaries, and it's about respect. They've created a false narrative. I've never talked about privacy.
This is one of the reasons they pay back Fragmore Cottage, okay, for the renovation. The public money was being used to renovate Fragmore Cottage, and Fragmore Cottage is for the UK, whatever, however you want to see this. And it was a gift that the Queen gave Harry, and the money that was used to renovate it was for the public. So the tabloid used that against Harry and Meghan. And because the tabloid wanted to get into their private thing, everyday thing, Harry and Meghan said no. So because of that, they repaid back. So Harry does not owe anybody, nobody, to show their kid's face. All right, let's see here. One family announces their engagement weeks in advance, full payoff rollout. The other just show up and does the work. That early appearance wasn't about the kids, it was about giving back. Meanwhile, today's stunt, wheel out the eldest for some headlines and toss in a vintage pic of mom for good measure. Desperate stuff, that's for sure. Let me pause for a second. Alright, so this is what I wrote. That's the problem many of you people have. Harry and Meghan are private citizens. They owe the public nothing. Their kids are not public property like the Wells. Harry has been telling the world, specifically the UK, about his private life. Okay? Not about his private life. Has been telling you his private life is private. That's how I should put it. I'm glad I didn't put it yet. Okay. I guess this is better. Where is it here? Harry has been telling the world, specifically the UK, okay, I need to remove. I'm running out of character, that's why. Okay, let's start all over. That's the problem many of you people have. Harry and Meghan are private citizens. They owe the public nothing. Their kids are not public property like the Wells. Harry has been telling the world, specifically the UK, his family life is private. All of you refuse to, all of you refuse to listen. So whether anyone likes it or not, his family, it's private. All right? I'm running out of character, so I had to put that. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so someone else respond. Okay, one family announces their engagement weeks. Okay, I think I read that. So let's black this one. And let's move to the next one. Next tweet. That's them doing things. Bring the kids to places. Harry literally showed them. Okay, the next one probably have to go to PYTE.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
We ask for forgiveness and please come back.
The love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.